Hello again, Hilda here. Please join me as we take a visual journey through class and school behavior supports. Class rules. There are a few things to keep in mind when you consider your classroom rules. First, they need to be few in number. They need to be briefly stated and posted at the student eye level. They need to be posted where you can refer to them throughout the year. They need to be explicitly taught and modeled throughout the year. You can post class rules with or without pictures depending on the needs of your students. Here we see two more examples of class rules, one with pictures, one without. In this screen you will see examples of pictorial guides for expected carpet manners, expectations for sitting and planning time, and photos showing how to demonstrate good listening. Teachers are able to refer to these expectations by simply pointing to the picture as a visual reminder, without having to stop instruction and verbally correct the student. These pictures represent one example of implementing the CHAMPS approach to positive discipline at the school level. Students, faculty, and visitors are always expected to walk on the right side of the halls. Words are represented in English and Spanish to accommodate the linguistic needs of all. It is critical to implement a school-wide social skills program with fidelity and consistency when implementing positive behavior supports. Kelso's Choices is an example of one such program. The picture on the left is displayed in the front of the class, showing the students the school rubric for appropriate behavior. The photo on the right shows a mobile example that can transition with the class to any setting in the school. These photos show additional positive behavior supports. The photo on the left utilizes the Stop, Think, and Plan approach combined with the Social Skill Program and the District Thinking Map Initiative. Wow! The Stop, Think, and Plan approach encourages students to stop inappropriate behaviors, think about their choices, and make a plan to make better choices. The next two screens show examples of posters located in various places throughout the school. These serve as visual reminders and allows teachers to utilize impromptu teaching strategies when social skills instruction is needed. All too often, visual supports are associated only with special ed students. Think about it. We all use visual supports daily. Think where we would be without street signs. Historically, artifacts have proven that communication started about 30,000 years ago using pictures. Also, current research by the 3M Corporation has concluded that we process visuals 60,000 times faster than text. So, why wouldn't we use visuals in instruction? On the left side of the screen, you will see a visual cue for no hitting. It is velcroed to the wall so the teacher can use it or take it with her easily. On the right top side is an example of the tried and true first then strategy. First you complete the non-preferred activity or comply, then you receive a positive consequence. Under the first then chart is an example of positive reinforcement given at the end of time increments. This screen shows an example on the left of another time increment positive reinforcement strategy. When students are upset, angry, or in what I call pre-meltdown mode, it is often difficult for them to tell you how they feel. The picture on the right shows one strategy that allows students to use visuals, which often can open the door to further communication. In looking at whole class tools, on the left we see an example of a visual support used at the beginning of the year to familiarize students with the campus. On the right is an example of a pictorial schedule for the day. Student choice. As an adult, we are required to make choices every day of our lives. Why then would we not instill in our students a confidence in making a choice at an early age and throughout their school career? Giving students appropriate choice options increases motivation and gives them a sense of autonomy in the learning process, regardless of the grade level. These photos show two examples of using visual cues to support student choice in the school setting. When you have a student who is refusing to comply, give them a choice of two appropriate activities. Remember, it makes them feel they are in control and they are more likely to comply if it is their choice. Classroom social skill instruction. The emphasis on social skill instruction should be seen school-wide and in the classroom. Social skills must be taught, reviewed, retaught, and expected in all settings at all times in the school. In conclusion, please remember that all members of the school community must know expectations. Students, parents, staff, and administrators have rules to follow. I hope you have seen some examples that can assist you in implementing positive behavior supports on your campus. Thank you, and happy posting in your next activity.